Control freaks are such interesting people, and we all have one in our life, or maybe we are that person. As a parent, they need to know every single thing, where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, how much of it you are doing. And as a spouse, they're the type of person that will put the app on the spouse's phone so that they know exactly where they are at any point in time. Of course, they'll say it's for our safety. Or it's that boss that completely micromanages the person and needs to know the minutest of details. And most of us will roll our eyes at this personality type. But what's interesting is that each one of us have this desire to want to control. Sometimes we want to control the environment, and it can be as simple as just turning the AC on or off. Or we want to control other people because we don't quite like their opinion or their approach on things. And when we try to control, very often it gets into this power struggle, which can then consume so much energy and lead to a whole host of other emotions. If we imagine a puppet show, and each one having their own puppet to man, and instead of manning their own puppet, people are reaching over, trying to control other people's puppet. What would make it even more interesting is if we were those puppets and we had to control our own strings, but instead of that, we're busy trying to control someone else's. Puja Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda used to say, pull your own strings. Don't waste time in pulling the strings of others. So often we haven't mastered ourselves. We'll say things like, why should I care what people think? And yet the random comment from someone about something makes us so upset. Or we tell ourselves, we're not going to get angry this time. And then we go ahead and do it. Or we psych ourselves that we need to have an early night because tomorrow's going to be a very long and busy day. But then we switch on one episode on Netflix and end up watching 5. We're not able to pull our own strings. We're not able to manage our own lives. Then why waste time trying to control someone else's? To make things perfect, we always have to start with ourselves. Pull your own strings. Don't waste time in pulling the strings of others.